You're just handsome as hell. I know, dude. We all see it.
I love your new album, Oz.
Thank you.
It kicks ass.
Thank you,
I
man.
love it.
Okay, we're recording right now. So this is my friend Bane Jr.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Benjy Frick.
What are you eating?
I was eating some beef and rice, but I'm finished with that now. So what's your name? Benjamin? Benjy Frank? Yeah.
Benjamin. Benjamin.
Benjamin.
He's actually a very good drummer. He's one of the best in the area that we're at. Honestly, he is. So I will say that about him. And he's in an awesome band, 2 bands, Blood Union and Inside Out. And he does all different kinds of stuff. And I did a gig with him before, so he's a cool guy.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
I got that name because I studied during the pandemic with a friend of mine, Louis Conte.
Ensayamos.
I don't know if you knew who that is or not. He's a percussionist, and
Let's pull him up.
he lives in Los Angeles. He's a Cuban.
Now, hold on a second, guys. I'll be right back. I'm gonna call.
Okay, that works. Louis Conte.
En el 87 fue.
Oh, he's awesome.
What if you
Anyway, whenever I did not have the iPad. I had an iPhone, and my name on my whatever the email was Benjamin or something, Benjamin a lot or something. It was like that, and he goes, "Hey man, I really like that."
3 meses de ensayo.
He had like broken Cuban accent. And anyway, he's a percussionist and drummer and Luis Conte, piano and guitar and stuff. But I went to Los Angeles School of Music,
Nice.
in the late 70s, and he just started. He fell in love with, because he's from Cuba, but his father was a doctor and his mother was like a nurse, and they got him out of Cuba before.
Okay.
The whole shit show in Cuba was going to happen in the late 60s or 70s. He got out of there and he moved to Los Angeles with his uncle and family. So he just liked percussion and music, and he went to Los Angeles School of Music and just did gigs and plays, the different kinds of music. And he found himself auditioning for Madonna and toured with her, and on her, not the last tour, but he was with her from like her conception, basically, like a virgin. Her first thing, he was with her. And then the guys like who's who kind of, James Taylor he plays with, and oh my goodness, there's it's a lot of people to like. Jimmy Bradley. I'm naming drummers' names. Jimmy Brandley.
Jimmy Bradley. Check it out. The cool thing that I've noticed, man, is that you got like a really cool vibe. You look like you'd be like a really good drum player.
Oh man, he is. This is Jimmy Bradley. Frozen though.
Jimmy Bradley he's Afro-Cuban like rock drummer from LA. He's like a session dude, but he plays in other stuff.
You look like you snorted coke on my crew before. You played it, you snorted a little coke, and then you
Wow. You said it seems like I did.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding. But I'm
just trying to be real engaging.
I've never tried cocaine, but if I ever try cocaine, I'll listen to Motley Crue. But
it can't do that, no matter if it's stevia, sativa, or indica, because I still get paranoid. Yeah, so I just can't do it. Most people don't know this, but even if you have a medicinal license and you have whatever you have, the United States government doesn't tell you, but if you get in an accident or whatever, fall asleep at the wheel, or you're speeding and you get irate with the cop or whatever, and he decides to test you, if you had marijuana in your system at all, it's a class 3 DUI.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
That's good.
Ben,
He could have been a total dick with you.
Yeah, Ben, I got a question for you. What
Yeah.
kind of stuff do you got coming up in the near future, music wise?
Well, Blood Union has shows. I have a show tomorrow at this place called it's not Champion. Benji, you're supposed to know this stuff and you just can't remember. Anyway, it's called Rock for Life, and it's a benefit to kids with cancer. And there's it's like 3 days of like music, from everything from like pop music to R&B to death metal. And this guy, all the proceeds and all the bands give their time. They pick one like sponsor, but the money goes to the foundation. It's Children's Hospital, but they also do a cancer foundation. But it's kind of a sponsor kid, and he's there, and he comes up or she comes up, and they introduce the bands. So it's real cool. So that's tomorrow.
What I'll do in the bio, obviously, I'll put a link to Blood Union and Inside Out. I'll put a few links to that, obviously.
Nice.
And of course,
yeah.
album.
How much cocaine do you think you can buy with all those proceeds for the foundation?
We'll just ignore him for a little bit.
I'm kidding. I want like
something on my nose or something. Or...
No, he's just doing that to make it entertaining. He's just trying to be entertaining.
I'm teasing.
that's okay. Do I look real
Do I look real pale with these lights?
No,
I'm trying
you're
to.
fine, man.
I have lights behind me.
Your setup looks way better than Bane Jr.'s over there. No, it's nice.
I was gonna.
It is nice, yeah.
Nice, thank you.
He has a fridge.
I'm working on it. I'm in a.
Yeah, I'm like Mom's kitchen.
That's the name of the episode.
I'm in the studio that we've been working on for about 6 months, and it's almost there. It's called Chabungalow. So Chabungalow Studios and production. Absolutely, it's ready to go. Our last thing is the video editing. We want to do seamless. We're going to have multi-camera angles, and we want to do that. And it's like really cool. And then she's ready to go. And I'm out in the drum room, which is like a large like deck that's enclosed, and it's all like, I don't say glass, but there is a lot of glass around it. But I have like panels. But I just came out here because my brother, I call him my brother, but the other guy that's the main investor, he's in the other room. About religion a lot, and I don't really know that much. Yeah, like the Quran and stuff, and try to read different things. And you read the Bible, and you read like I don't know, Jehovah's Witness stuff. And there's actually a guy that that helped me build some drum gear, helped me fix some custom pieces, and he's an anti-Baptist, which sounds very strange, but they're kind of like in between Mennonite and Amish, but they're like super cool. He looked like Yoda. He was about 4 foot tall, like long beard. But yeah, their beliefs are no music. Like music is the devil, because the angel, not Gabriel, but I don't know I'm Christian, but the devil was Satan. Satan was an amazing musician according to the Bible. His voice was angelic.
Satan is very seductive in his ways.
Yeah, and that's why they said God, when you go to heaven, God only wants to hear one instrument. It's your voice. Okay. So that's their role. And so when you go, I never went to their church, but it's like they don't even play a piano. They just sing.
Let me ask you, beautiful.
Like
you
you're
believe-
boastful. You're boastful if you play an instrument. That's what his
No,
point.
yeah. I mean, to me, one of the
Yeah.
things that I have gotten into and I really like doing personally is
Yeah.
meditating. And
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I try to, if I can, at least do it just for a few minutes every day. And it's so difficult getting into it. The reason it's so difficult
Mm.
is like, can you imagine one object and only one object with your brain and get all those other thoughts out, all the social media, all these things in your head, all these daydreams, and just think of one object like a flower? It's very difficult. But I find when I do that, it can be kind of rewarding and it relaxes.
Nice. Oh,
too.
yeah.
I feel better.
Absolutely.
So
You-
On a question. Yeah. Okay. So you said you study religion, right?
little bit. I like to
So-
learn unique things about it.
you
Do you believe on angels and demons on earth?
Yes, I do.
Do you believe people can get possessed by demons? Oh, I do.
I do.
Have you ever seen a demon in real life?
My brother Tim, whenever I show up late.
Okay.
I've been some really strange you know what I mean? Like maybe there's some kind of thing, but no, I've never seen anything.
Like a demonic, like I asked that because I recently swear I saw the demon man. Friend, he seemed like a nice guy, but the more I got to know him, the more creepy he became. And bro, I was taking stroke. I wanted to, well, let's just say I had a crush on his sister. That's why I was over. And his sister's in bed, and we're downstairs. We're taking Smurf, and he said he wants to go for a walk. He's like, where do you want to go? You want to go to the lake? There's a second lake, and then there's a third thing. And he was about to say it, and he started getting nervous. And I instantly started saying no. I was like, why are you being nervous? Like, no. And he's like, oh, the woods. But yeah, it's just too late to take in the woods. I'm like, yeah, no, I don't want to go to the woods. But we're walking, right? And he's telling me like these stories of like all the shit he fucked up with, and he's waiting too on shrooms to do it. But I felt like I was trapped. The more and more he was talking, the more
We only have a minute of recording left.
I'll wrap it up. So basically, I saw the devil in him that night. It scared the crap out of me. All right, well,
I'm gonna put the links to your band with your brother underneath and my new album underneath. And
I love your new album, Oz.
thank you.
It kicks ass.
Thank you,
I
man.
love it, brother. I
love
love
all
it.
your
I love
drumming.
all your originals.
I love all your
your
drumming, man.
Thank you.
Hey,
You're
Benjamin.
awesome.
man,
I miss jamming with you.
We'll do
yeah,
it.
Benjamin. I'll
I'm just saying, I don't know you that well, but you seem like a pretty stand-up guy, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
I want to.
Listen, I will tell you this. I'm gonna check out your music. I'll ask Jonathan for like the name and everything. I'm gonna check it out, bro. But
Body up, raise a drink tonight. Let's